everyone, Vlad here with my latest Fallout 76 camp video. And I've actually moved my camp. It was in the middle of the Meat Week events, so I decided to move it to not interfere with those. But I'm on the edge of the Mire and the Savage Divide, just north of Sugar Grove. I found a really nice canyon to build a bunker-style camp with Free State's theme. Since those are the bundles that are currently up in the Atomic Shop, I wanted to try them out and see what I could do with some of the new objects that are there. You can see some of those in the picture here. The signs are really nice. The flags look really good. I do like the darker ones better. The black one and the dark blue one look the best. Tried out some of these new tires. They kind of make the whole ambience meet what I was trying to do with the bunker. Here we're moving into the bunker area. Now it took a good amount of positioning to place the foundations to where when I put in the walls on those foundations, I didn't end up with gaps where you can just see through. The walls kind of go into the rock of the canyon here, and so there's really not any spots that stand out as not fitting into the space. So I really like the way I was able to get it to fit. Decided to put the vending stuff down here and kind of keep it as open as possible to give it a nice feel. I think it turned out well. Yep, I used the fireplaces there to give it a nice little glow to the area. I did end up putting a little extra lighting after I made this recording. And I had the vending machines off here to prevent some visitors while we were making the video. Now moving on, we're going to go to the top side of the camp. I've got some of the crops kind of spread around here. I like using the razor grain as a nice little cover in grass because when you place certain objects, the natural grass will go away. So I add that there to kind of put some of it back to make it look like it's not on the beaten path. Now I did use the greenhouse from one of the other previous bundles. I like the way it looks and it fit really nice here on this hill. Now you'll see that I have some of the terrain coming up through the bottom of the greenhouse. It didn't clear that when I placed it. And I tried as much as I could to get any sort of crop to fit on it. Even though it was sticking through that foundation, the system still read it as being a foundation and not the terrain, so it wouldn't let me place anything. I tried corn, I tried melons, I tried tomatoes, nothing would place, so I just turned it into a nice little seating area. Up here we just have some of our crafting tables and some other just decorations to kind of build that bunker feel like it's a supply type area. I did switch that door later to open out. It was a little funky turning into the building with the crafting bench right there. Alright, so let's go take a look. You can see Sugar Grove in front of us there, so we're really close. What's really cool is that you can kind of stand on top and just shoot the cars in the parking lot and they just explode, and there's a lot of them in that parking lot, so it's pretty fun just to mess around. I did a lot with that staircase to make it look like it wasn't floating. Some tricks to get the pillars on the corners and stuff like that, but I really wanted it to look like it was a secure foundation, that it wasn't just like thrown together and floating. And really, this whole thing is just, I did all that just as a giant ruse. This doesn't really lead anywhere. I did some weird stuff with the foundations to make this like a half column to make my smokestack for my fireplaces. But if you jump down there and you're not wearing power armor, you're probably going to die. Got a punji board behind those fireplaces, and there's no way out either. So it's kind of a little trap for those that are curious and just like to jump over things to try and get around your defenses. It was just more of a friendly joke because you can easily get your loot back if you do jump down there. But here's a nice overview of the camp. I think it turned out well. It's still kind of hidden inside of this hill and that canyon that I built into. If I were to remove a lot of the upper structure part, then if you were in like survival mode, you probably wouldn't recognize that this camp was there unless you had tried to walk north. Alright, and then I've got a few pictures of some camps that I came across throughout my travels, and some of them were really nice, some that kind of build to like a modern home, others that use some of the tricks to build like round buildings, and you know, I just figured I would include them because I thought they were really nice, and maybe you could get some inspiration from them. This guy had a really nice Mothman church. He had a bunch of seating and everything. And this was a nice half circle building. Turned out really nice. I really like this guy's shape. And then this was a pretty nice gas station. Alright, and thanks for watching. And this is the new riding machine that they added about the same time as the Free Stinks bundles, but immediately took out of the atomic shop because it wasn't working. It still hasn't made it back, but it looks like they fixed it, and it's really fun, so enjoy.